What is a decision you made that you believe changed the course of your life? That summer after high school, my fingers trembled as they traced the edges of two futures. One crisp and formal, a full-ride engineering scholarship to Chicago. The other smudged with haste, a Greyhound ticket to Portland clutched in my drummer boyfriend's sweaty hand. The scholarship letter made a soft, crinkling protest as I shoved it deep into my desk drawer, its corners catching on a half-empty condom wrapper and an old concert stub. Love doesn't wait for degree, he whispered against my neck, his calloused fingers digging into my hips like guitar strings. By the time Portland's winter rains came, he'd traded my body for a bassist named Juniper, whose tattoos spelled out all the chords I'd never learned. I spent 3 years scraping tempeh grease off plates at a vegan cafe where the owner paid us in exposure and leftover almond milk. My parents' silence back home louder than any lecture. Their untouched copies of U.S. News, World Report, college rankings still arrived every April, pristine in their plastic wrap. But here's the twist the universe owed me. That same broke cafe owner slurped down my experimental kimchi grilled cheese one night and handed me a check stained with turmeric. This tastes like my Halmioni's cookie, she said, pressing $15,000 into my palm with fingers still smelling of garlic. 5 years later, my food truck's Michelin star glitters under the same Portland rain that once soaked through my thrift store boots. Last month, a DM popped up from an account I hadn't blocked. Always knew you'd make it. His profile picture showed him balding behind a drum set in some Reno dive bar. I stared at the notification until my screen went dark, then served a table of wide-eyed engineering intern from UChicago our famous gochujang truffle fries. When their wide eyes got wider at the check, "No charge for the future you're building," scribbled where the total should be. One of them asked why. I just smiled and wiped my hands on a towel still damp with dishwater. "Some wrong turns lead you exactly where you need to be," I said, tucking their tip into the jar we keep for employees' tuition. The crumpled scholarship letter lives framed in my office now, right beside my first food permit and a photo of that shitty cafe's neon closed sign finally burning out. The truth no one tells you about life-changing decisions, they're never really about choosing between paths, just about which bruises you're willing to wear as compass points. And as I lock up tonight, the dishwasher singing along to radio static while the fry oil cools, I realize every scar from those hungry years now smells like home.